Well, good evening, wherever you may be. It's Miracle Monday, and we are shifting timelines. So it's Monday. It'll always be Monday in this timeline, yes, but we are shifting our timelines so that we can implant a new reality. So yesterday I had a great opportunity to listen to people talking about DNA and how you can restructure and rechange your DNA and rechange timelines to create a new reality. And I am Dr. Joan of Angels. And tonight we're going to really talk about how we can shift our frequency to create a new reality. And what would that mean? And what kind of reality are we ready to do? So Christine's in the house. Wonderful. Susan's in the house. Guys, let us know where you're from. And there's Denise is in the house and Sarah's in the house. Good. Let us know where you're from, because you know that when we do that, oh, did I lose the earth? No, I didn't lose the earth. Right here. We know that when we do that, and when we know where we're from, we start to create that global cohesiveness. And I'm excited about that. I'm going to be on some programs about global cohesiveness. Can you imagine unity consciousness with everyone? So that's one of the first things we're going to put in that timeline. All right. So tonight is Miracle Monday, guys. I'm really happy to see you. I am Joan of Angels, and I am growing my angel wings, just like many of you are. And what in the world does that mean? I am growing in the power and in the strength and in the memory of who I am and why I'm here and what my distinct role is, so that I can help you remember your distinct role and why you're here, so that you could do what you came here to do, because this time you are so needed, my dear friends, wherever you are from, our New Zealand friends. You are so needed here on the planet now. Every soul counts. Every thought counts, because thoughts create your reality. Every breath you take counts, guys, so that we can literally not only do this ascension process and bring miracles for ourselves and our loved ones, but we can actually have that change of consciousness. So if you're new to me, go check out joanofangels.com and sign up for your free ebook, Your Soulful Purpose. And as a matter of fact, I have a few classes there that you might like on connecting with your guides and your angels and your loved ones. So what else do I want to tell you? And the YouTube channel, also Step into the Miraculous, and check out that YouTube channel, and please like, subscribe, and share. All right. So guys, I'm so happy to see you. And new former that you've been here before, we're creating an energy of shifting and transforming, and an energy of how when you open up to that, you can have infinite possibilities. And yes, even your DNA can change. And so yesterday I heard about research that's being done that shows people when they're just their normal self, and then DNA testing that shows when they've been taken over as a trance channel, taken over in that scenario, and or connecting with your guides and angels scenario. And your DNA can actually shift depending on what energy you are running through your body. So if you don't think that's exciting, well, I don't know. I'm not sure what else you're going to find exciting, because just the fact that they would think that your DNA was fixed. Okay. So whatever it looked like, that's the way it is for the rest of your life. I'm here to tell you that there's new research that says it can change. So let's get started. Let's get this party started. So, it's Monday, Miracle Monday, Miracle Mastery Monday. Let's just take a moment to just breathe in and out and center in. And, I was with a dear friend today, and I realized that he's all alone where he is, and really very few people to really connect on a heart-to-heart level, and struggling because of that. And I realized how lucky I am and how grateful I am to all of you. that when I tune in on Monday, doesn't matter what happened up until 4:59 and 43 seconds. That's irrelevant. What's relevant is at 5 o'clock California time, when I hop on, I have turned up that switch, which some of you who are in the class today remember that switch of energy to turn up your power so that you can. It just makes it so much easier. So I come in on Miracle Monday. I tune in with all of you. And in a way, there's a wave that we can get into. So we're going to start with my bowl. And it's that crown chakra bowl from Dr. Dream and Stephanie. It comes from Tibet. Ancient wisdom, ancient masters from Tibet, bringing you this kind of tuning up to your crown chakra to help bring in wisdom. So, Mother, Father, God, we ask just now to be filled, surrounded, and protected with the light. We ask for clarity, wisdom, and understanding. We ask that we have certainty, that we have clarity, that we have a way to assess where we are, where we're going, and how we be. So we ask right now for more wisdom, more clearings, more energies of higher frequencies that take us higher. So, dearest one, sending your roots down to the center of the earth now. Good. And letting go, taking a deep breath in and letting it go. And then sending your roots all the way up to the heavens and creating what we call your antenna or your portal. Breathing that in. So feeling that energy coming through you right now, bringing energy from the ground through your body, through the roots. And so it is. All right. So let's see what's going on with all of you. Who here would like to have a healing tonight? Who here would like to benefit not just from a healing, but from an alteration in your timeline frequency? So when my voice changes sometimes like that, it's actually because I have a guide working with me, emphasizing for me to emphasize for you what I'm being shown and the way I'm being shown. So these timelines, imagine we're going to take that Robert Frost poem from centuries ago, where he said 2 roads. I was walking on that path. I don't remember the poem itself, but there were two paths on the road. And do I take the one that's worn out, well-traveled, been there, done that, we know where it's going, or do I take that less traveled route on the right over here, which, guys, is the path of ascension? It is a little known path. Most people ignore it. They pass it by. But tonight, we are going to collectively walk on this path. There are paths and there are timelines. If you know anything about any of the time travel work that they've done, but the time travelers have shown that there's 2 scenarios heading towards 2030. And so I say, let's take the timeline of the pathway where we become free and sovereign beings, free and healthy beings, free and people that know our truth, know who we are willing to stand up for what's right and for where we're going. And so that is the path less taken. It's the higher vibrational path. It's that path where we know that we are here for a reason. We came here for a reason. We have a mission. We're unfolding it. We're here in the service of humanity in some way, shape, or form. And it is that higher path of service. So that higher path trumps, I know I'm using that word, trumps that lower path. So as we're on that path, and you see that path that's well worn and grooves and boxes and limitations, I'm going to encourage you to keep your eye out for that lesser known path on the right, that path of ascension, that path of altering the DNA and the timelines of humanity and for humanity, so that as we evolve in the next few years, we actually literally can look back and go, I was a part of that. You'll go, dosh gone it, when the crap hit and the you know what hit the fan, I stayed cool, calm, and collected. I was able to access my memories of who I am and why I was here. I was able to access those memories of my gifts, my talents, my skills, my gifts of kindness, my gifts of compassion, my gifts of healing, my gifts of being a truth teller, a gift of staying sane in a crazy world. Those, my dear, are those gifts that you will be telling your great, 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 great grandchildren one day, or maybe in the other planes, you'll be saying it. But actually, we are going to be living longer when we get through onto the other side. So my dearest ones, let's do this together. So how do we change our timelines? Well, we change our timelines by altering our beliefs and shifting up our energy frequencies. So we're going to shift up our energy frequencies. We are going to work with the law of one, that we are healed. I want to start walking to the best timeline and be healed from harsh child trauma. I love that one. Thank you for having the courage to state that. That which you will state tonight is the healing that you will get. So if you want a healing and you want a miracle, put it in there. Say, I want the miracle of wellness. I want the miracle of healing. I want the miracle of healing that acute trauma, those childhood wounds. I want the miracle of walking my path fearlessly, just like you do, Joan. That's what I hear, just like you do, Joan. Well, I just want you to know something. It takes an awful lot to walk this path like I do, all right? And I know what it takes to walk the path like you do. It takes the same kind of courage that I have to pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Literally, you remember the suspenders? In fact, some people still have suspender things. You pick yourself up by your bootstraps and get going. And when the going gets tough, that's when we chop wood, carry water, and the tough get going. So let's see what the Oracle has to say. Now, if you think it's an easy task being Joan of Arc or Joan of Archangel, I would say that takes as much courage as each and every one of you does every day to try on your energetics as well. I'm also willing to say that if my DNA was tested when I was channeling as Joan of Archangel, that my DNA would be shifted and it would be in a different form, just like yours would too. So I love it when a card volunteers itself. As you can see, I was shuffling and this card fell out and it, okay, then this is perfect for us. Now, before I read it, we're living in what people have called the end times, that people have called the revelation times, times of the new earth, the Aquarian times, all of that. All right, I'm going to affirm these affirmations as they come up. As they come up, Tina, I'm going to peek up and I'm going to affirm the affirmation twice. The first time I'm going to say it out loud, and the second time I want everyone in the privacy of your home to say it with me. That is how we manifest this power of healing. So I affirm that I am walking my path fearlessly. I have healed all trauma. I embrace a new life. I am walking my path fearlessly. I am healing all trauma. I embrace a new life. And when you all say it with us, we are holding that frequency for the Duchess, okay? I am walking my path. I stand in my divine truth. And I thank, with gratitude, the love that is coming through from the divine universe for all of us. I too am in gratitude for the divine love that comes through me to work with all of you in that energetics of Joan of Arc. She is here, Joan of Arc, Joan of Archangels. She comes to me with the different names, and one day we'll be so comfortable in just blurting it out, but holding that frequency of energy. I am walking my path. I stand in my divine right. Repeat it, Amanda. I am walking in my path. I stand in my divine right. And so it is, and so it shall be. Okay, who else? Here we go. My gums are healed. My teeth are in alignment. I am so grateful for my gums being healed and whole, and my teeth being miraculously aligned. And so it is. And I know a lot of you who want healed gums and healed teeth. Okay, I am that I am that I am, as we collectively affirm that we are the miracle. I am the miracle. I am a magnet for miracle. I am a magnet for all things that raise vibration, that raise healing, that allow each and every one of you to heal your pain and step into your mission to help all of humankind. I have been healed. I am healed. All pain. I am able to step into my mission to help all mankind. I am helping all mankind now. And so it is. I am helping all mankind now. My body is in perfect health and alignment, and I am helping all of humankind. Do you feel the power in that? I have found my path. I am, Alison, you repeat this after me. I have found my soul path. I am walking my soul path. My soul path has found me. I am walking my soul path. I love walking my soul path. And I do want to tell you that I took a break today, but tomorrow I'm going to put together a new class on finding your soul purpose, and I will be releasing it and promoting it in the next couple of days. I guess we'll have it out for the 1st of May, how to step into your soul path. And it'll be a class, a live class again, because I'm beginning to enjoy these live classes. All right, who else? Okay, miracle of walking my path fearlessly. I am free of all addictions, and I am walking my path fearlessly. I am free of all addictions. 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 I am walking my path fearlessly. I am walking my path fearlessly. I feel this in my body. Do you guys feel this in your bodies? My heart is healthy. I have a healthy, happy heart. I have a healthy, happy heart. And gosh, we do some heart healing on some of the other shows. So we have hearts. My heart is healthy. My heart is healed. My heart is free to beat its rhythm. Okay, I was on the Facebook Live and don't think I was seen. I'm not sure which Facebook Live you were referring to, Beth, but I see your comment now, and I am being seen for sure. How can we help you? Let us know in the comments below. And by the way, Beth means God is gracious. It's the house of God. God lives in your house, madam. Okay, my joints support me. I am pain-free and healthy. I am pain-free and I walk comfortably. My joints are mobile. They move back and forth. My joints are free. I walk freely. My joints are free. My joints are pain-free. My joints move with grace and ease like I move with grace and ease. Let's affirm the positive, my dear ones. Let's affirm the positive. All right. Tina will put some more in. And, you know, this quantum thing is great because we just like accelerate. Okay. I'm walking my timeline to be healed from harsh child trauma. We heal all childhood trauma and forgive all those involved. We heal, forgive, and heal from all childhood trauma. We are walking our soul path fearlessly. We are healed of all trauma, and we are walking that path freely. I am walking my path freely. So I want everyone to say that. I am walking my soul path freely. I am walking that path. I am feeling good. I am feeling alive. I am stepping out of this box that has contained me and kept me bound, and I am expressing myself freely. Now, this is interesting. This is the stepped pyramids of Saqqara, which I think is the stepped pyramid in Egypt, which comes with a story. There is an ascended master, Pharaoh, who is associated with this step temple, and he comes to people that he wants to work with. So I find it interesting that he actually showed up in the stepped temple, but what it says is, my soul is eternal, and I accept cyclical rejuvenation. So that's kind of interesting, and I'm going to look at it and read it, because my soul is eternal, and it's true. Your soul comes along with you in every lifetime, and it is right there, and it is always with you, okay? So it tracks you through all your lifetimes. Your soul is aware what's in your toolkit and what your mission and purpose is, okay? So I'm going to keep that up there so I can see that. And I accept cyclical rejuvenation. So when I traveled to Egypt for the first time, I had a list like most people did, and I wanted to see many things. So I went to the step pyramid, which is the earliest of its type, large step, these stone constructions, okay? She says, when she got here to this pyramid, which features the god Horus, which is the god, the son of the goddess Isis and Osiris. Okay, so Isis went down into the dark, down below the underworld, to find all the pieces of Osiris and put them back together, and together they made Horus. So in this knowledge, okay, in this knowledge, she says that this pyramid is very deep and eternal, and you feel that your body, you feel your eternal mortality, and the fact that you can then be sand and dust. So in a way, it's expressing that our soul is immortal, and we are, we're naked here, really, except for these fake energy class. These are just like energy things. That's what I've been learning. Hard to understand. God gave me a cute one, but we have these bodies that just are our soul temples, but they're just carrying us. So if we could be restful, if we could remember our nature, which is eternal, we were born for this, then healing and rejuvenation can occur. So miracle healing of healing our nerves. Now, our nerves, by the way, carry frequency. So if we were to sit here again and bring that energy down through this antenna from the celestial realms, bring it down through your body, and bring it down now through your brain, and bring it out through your neck, the nerves literally will travel out from here down to your fingers, back up again, and into your chest, your heart, your lungs, your everything, your pancreas, your liver, your gallbladder. Nerves, nerves, nerves. My nerves are free. My nerves, the nerve flow is perfect. The nerve flow is just right. Innervating every part of my body with the perfect amount of nerve energy. My nerves are perfect. They are providing perfect nerve flow to all parts of my body. My nerves are perfectly working to go throughout my body and to innervate every organ, every tissue, my nose, my eyes, my fingers, and my toes. Everything is receiving the proper amount of nerve flow. And so it goes. Whew. Whew. So, do you know how I try to always tell you that although I might know the general theme, like they give me enough to do a thumbnail cover for you to recognize it from another week. And by the way, when I do this here, you can't see Tina Marie. She'd probably freak out if I popped her on the stage, but she is sitting in the back room holding energy. If she wants to come in, she'll come in. But she's sitting in the back. And as we're doing this, she is actually sending out energy, holding it, sending it out to me, and sending it out to you. And I wanted to share that with you so you can feel that whole collective of what is going on. All right, more water for the oracle. All right. When our body works properly, okay, when we raise our vibration, that's the energy of miracles. It's the energy of healing. Someone asked me today in my class about black goop. When you raise your vibration, you can see that goop and literally remove it from your energy frequency. All right, so do we have, let's see, I just caught this one. Okay. So that's really good to know. Let's address it right now, Beth. So Beth is one who holds the power of God and high energy temple in her body, because that's what Beth means, house of God. And yet the very light can attract the very dark. And oftentimes we who are of the light have to know how to protect and heal our body, how to sage the energy around us and shift our frequency. So, beloved one, your job is to literally cleanse and clear both your body and your home. The way we clear our body is to purify. We can purify by detoxing, by water fast, by juice fasts, by apple cider vinegar and cayenne pepper fasts, or by Dr. Jones' special cleanse, which we start tomorrow, which is our fruit and vegetable cleanse, apple cider vinegar and honey. When you cleanse your body, you will remove negative toxins that are making you stupid, that are giving you pain. So many people find when they go on that 5-day apple cider vinegar cleanse, vegetables and fruit only, they actually pull the toxins out of their body. Another word for toxins is aches and pains. Okay. So we are now working with each and every one of you. So when we cleanse our body, and we go through a 5-day cleanse. So if you're interested in knowing about that 5-day cleanse, then you could, how are we going to do this? I suppose you could email me, Joan of Angels at gmail.com, if you want to know more about that 5-day cleanse. But I'm thinking that I'd send you all to a group, but I'm kind of thinking about it. So let me know here if you're interested in that 5-day cleanse. All right, there's another reason to do a 5-day cleanse. When you do a 5-day cleanse and you're feeling lighter, you can actually then cleanse your house better. You can use the fishnet technique, which I talk about, which is running a fishnet around the rooms. And or you can use sage and a few other things that I speak in some of my classes about. So, but you also have to start with your affirmations. So the affirmations for you would be, I am clearing my energy field. I am clearing my home. I am clearing my body, mind, and spirit. I am raising my vibration. And a little cleanse course, a little 5-day cleanse course. Well, that would be fun. All right. Send me notes, guys. Send me an email and I'll put you in the 5-day. Let's think about how we're going to handle this course, etc., etc., etc. All right. And I'm going to be doing a soul awakening class. So many people love the soul awakening sessions. And one of the fun things I like to do is do soul awakening classes. So they consist of helping you look at your soul purpose. We do it in a group, and it's the kind of group that we will chat in. So I think you'll like that group. And if you're interested, just sign up at joanofangels.com for all of this. Okay, so now let's look at Canella. Her body is working perfectly. All the nerves in her body are working perfectly. Her right foot is working perfectly. Okay, we're going to take these as 2 different affirmations. And you know what, guys? Let's do it as a generic affirmation for everyone. Every part of my body is working perfectly. Every part of my body is aligned, body, mind, and spirit. We are aligned so that we can be transformative. We can be financially successful. We can be all successes, prosperity, abundance in mind, body, spirit. So every day in every way, my body is being healed. My body is better and better. My body is aligned to do our work of transforming our finances and stepping into abundance. I am stepping into abundance now. So you see how affirmations work. If you go home and you go, I had a terrible day at work. I am overwhelmed. And you repeat that over and over and over again, your DNA, oh my God, your poor DNA will be beaten up. It will be devastated. But if you come home, and so your vibration will have gone down, 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 down into the pits. Whereas if you are soul awakening, that's Debbie G, who's a Facebook user. I don't know what happened to her StreamYard account, but there she is, Facebook user, Debbie G, spirituality gone wild. All right. And who is the master and mistress of my oracle cards, which are in the other room. And I'm going to tell you, I heard a voice that told me to bring them in the room tonight, that I was going to want them, and I didn't. That is too funny for words. All right. Okay. So affirmations are, you take what you're working with. So if you're feeling stressed, so let's say your thing here was, God, Joan, help me with this anxiety. What would we go? I feel balanced. I am safe and all is well. It's my favorite affirmation. I am safe and all is well. I am safe and all is well. I have said that in the middle of the storm. I have said that in the middle of the worst times of my life, that I've gone and I've had to do it like not only a broken record, but faster than the speed of light. Like I am safe and I'm all is well. I'm safe and all is well. I'm safe and all is well. I'm safe and all is well. And that's how fast I've had to do those affirmations. All right. I am who I am. I am. So, once we get down and we get past these healing affirmations, although I love the one, I am, my body, mind, and spirit are aligned to step into my destiny. I am aligned for my mission and purpose. I am healthy, wealthy, and happy. I am whole. I guess I'm going to have to change the name to this, to affirmations, affirmations, affirmations. That's how you change your DNA. Whew. I'm affirming so much. I am hot. Holy moly. Huh. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I am safe and all is well. I am safe and all is well. I am safe. All is well. We are safe and all is well. So guys, we follow our gut. Tina Marie is making a little comment to Joan personally, and I'll tell you why, because I always talk about what happens when you follow your gut and what happens when you don't. And I was talking about those random incidences where I get a message to get those cards and bring them in for today's session with you. And then I said, it's Scott. I'd have to go back into the other room and get them. And I didn't. And so she was literally being a very good friend here in reminding me that was the teaching I started with today, practically. Like, when do you listen to your intuition and when don't you? And okay, guys, see and here, and this is it. So Debbie's deck is gorgeous, and you'll have to come back next week to see it. That's all I can say. But I had that hit, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm allowed to make fun of myself. I don't like to make fun of you guys because you're delicate, precious souls, but I can make fun of myself and let you know. Okay, that's a good one. I trust my inner guidance to keep me safe and sound, or keep me safe and home. I trust. And what a great word, because when we look at timelines, okay, so if you join me up in the mountaintop as we're looking down below at all the chaos on the planet, so much chaos down there. I'm so grateful I have an objective point of view, and I can laugh at everyone going crazy down there. I turn off the television. Honestly, I'm making my own rules these days because I trust my own inner guidance. So as we sit here and we look down, we can see where that path is getting all, stuck. And we can also see the obstacles that have been put in that pathway. So what's on that, the timeline, the negative timeline, that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to say there's two timelines. The path less traveled is the one that will take us to the event in 2:30, where there will be a light event that will totally, completely usher in the new world that we are calling in, and the Aquarian age, and the enlightenment that we are asking for. And it is this little path on the right here. So if you're sitting up here and looking down, I want you to see a big fat path. All of humanity's walking that big fat path, okay? You don't have to be on that path with all of humanity, guys, because you are going higher. You are ascending. So see yourself and on this path, okay, this is the path where as you walk, there's going to be palm trees and water and beautiful benches and gardens and essential oils, and you'll hear sound bowls playing and cheering you on. Whereas the other path, you'll see fear, you'll see devastation, you'll see control and power and meanness. So I say, as we start seeing these timelines and we're sitting here, we could actually, having seen it as black goop over here, actually remove it. We can ask Spirit to remove it and dissolve it so that this pathway can go back to being clear. And we can insert into the pathway kindness, compassion, awakening, a planet that knows its history. So has anyone here heard of Tartaria? If anyone has heard of Tartaria, put it in the chat. Just say, Tartaria, yes. So I do post things about Tartaria on my Telegram channel, which is where I post all the things that I'm either researching, needing to up my vibration with, or so upset with it. Rather than bombard my friends with it, I put it on Telegram. So I encourage you to go check out my Telegram. Don't ask me where it is. It's Joan of Angels. There's only one Joan of Angels. You cannot get lost if you're looking for me. So if you're interested on Tartaria, you'll see some of the things that I am posting. And at some point, I am going to do a class on Tartaria. I am completely blown away. And so just for people who don't understand Tartaria, Tartaria was a civilization that was pretty big before it disappeared on Earth. And it was on the Earth, we think, for maybe 1,000 years or so. It was an advanced civilization that used sound work for electricity and healing. And it disappeared. It not only disappeared, but the people from Tartaria were thrown into mental institutions and hospitals and destroyed. I think their children taken away, which explains the massive orphanages. But then those people disappeared and new people were brought in. And so that is what they mean by the Great Reset. And so I don't know if that's a trigger word for censorship, so I won't say it again. I'll call it the Great R. And there are some who've started researching Tartaria, because what's been happening today reminded them of that R that happened 150, 200 years ago. And there's a lot of evidence of it. So I posted just a few things on Tataria there. There are other channels on Telegram that are Tatarian channels too. So I'd love to have your feedback on it and go look at that. It is about recovering our memories. So why are our memories important, guys? They are crucial. First of all, our ancestral traits, our ancestral karma goes back 7 generations. So 7 generations ago, whatever they were doing, however they were living, literally still impacts each and every one of us today. And because of that, if we've had false memories imprinted and our real memories taken away, then we don't have all that we don't know everything that's in that toolkit. We don't know enough about who we are and in all of the big picture. And we're carrying an ancient ancestral lineage that could be filled with false memories and trigger you to stay in poverty, trigger you to stay headblind or brainwashed, or triggered you to stay toxic. So recovering these memories of our planetary history is important. And so some of the things I posted some trees. Well, I think they're trees, but our history books and our geography books say that they're buttes. They're a tall mountain that's been cut at the top. Well, these are tall mountain-looking things that are cut at the top. What kind of being is tall enough, by the way, to cut a huge mountain at the top? So those are the kinds of questions that when you start to look at the elephant in the room and go, okay, what's the difference between truth and fiction? The way to discover it is to start thinking of all the inconsistencies that you see. Inconsistencies like, for me, the Bible. I'm very upfront about that one, about how, because I was brought up on the Old Testament, and I honestly couldn't get past the first few chapters because the sons of God mated with the daughters of man right there in the beginning of time, right? And giants roamed the earth. I think it said that in the first 3 chapters or something. And just so you know, I took the book and I went to school, and I took the book to my parents, and I took the book to my teachers, and they were very upset with me. And then I recently discovered, of course, I did that in all my past lives too, and they were upset with me too, because I had the gift of discernment, of hearing the truth. So guys, one of the best things we could do to change our timelines is learn how to hear and see truth, and then to affirm truth. So I am healthy, wealthy, and happy. I'm aligned with my destiny. I know where I am going. All right, so now do we have any more healing affirmations that have not been done yet? And how are people feeling about your healing affirmations? Since you're not in the audience that you can raise your hand, I'm relying on your comments. So anyone want to comment on the experience of the healing affirmations? If they were helping, I trust my inner guidance. I saw that before. I trust my inner guidance. I trust the wisdom I receive. I trust my intuitive voice. I trust my intuition. I trust the gifts I have. I trust that I was here. I'm here for a reason. I trust that I will know those reasons. I trust that I will know my soul purpose as I step fearlessly on our soul journey. And I, too, am grateful for you all. All right, I'm going to leave you in a few minutes with another card, but I'm still looking to see any comments from you guys. Any comments? I actually read the comments. Why? Because I think you guys are great. And I just think you guys are great, and you make my day. And this is Miracle Monday. And the more of you that play, then the higher we will go. And the more miracles will come your way. Miracle energy, synchronicity, DNA shifting, changing this timeline. Now, again, remember, we are still walking this other timeline. The path of ascension is a solo path. It's an inner path. You may see Tina Marie and I on your way, but we're not going to do your path for you. It is your path. We're not going to deceive you on the path. All we can do is blow kisses, blow kisses, blow kisses as we continue to align our own body, mind, and spirit so we can continue to fearlessly move forward. I trust the wisdom I receive. I trust my intuition. I trust my body to heal itself. I trust this voice within. I trust that I am walking my divine path. I've been healing on all levels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my dear friend Kelly Bird, I met this beautiful soul at the Bhakti Fest or the Shakti Fest up here in Joshua Tree 1,000 lifetimes ago. And I still remember her, still remember when she pops in, and send her much love. All right. I trust I received what I need. You did. You did. I received what I need. I received what I need. So guys, each of you have everything you need to be successful, to have miracles, and to heal. If you listen to this again and again, you'll hear these affirmations. Let me see that last one, Tina. Was thinking it would take a while for my knee to come right, but think it's starting to heal. Okay, so let's explain about your knee. Knees are what we need to move forward fearlessly because we walk on our knees. So let's just affirm, I am walking forward fearlessly on my path. I walk forward fearlessly. I am walking with grace and ease. I am moving forward. I am walking forward on my path with grace and ease. Now, obviously, don't say it exactly like I am. Just say it. Believe in the magic. I do. I believe in magic. I believe in miracles. I totally and completely believe in the power of miracles, guys, to change your life. I have seen it. I'm going to share one last miracle story with you. It was 2000. No, I'm sorry. It was 2000. Yes. Not 2001 yet. It was 2000. I had lost everything. I'd lost my car. I had lost my home. I had lost every penny in the bank. I had lost my chiropractic office. I was in the midst of despair. And I ran down to Southern Cal with my kids, my 10-year-old, my 8-year-old. And suddenly, I don't know how they did this, but we started to join together every night. And we started to chant Om. And we started to affirm what we were calling in. And Monday knew me at that time, as a matter of fact. This story I'm telling you, Monday actually was privy to because she was part of that whole destruction that I went through. And so I ran down to my sister's and I was penniless. I was destitute. I had nothing. And my kids and I came together. And every night we chanted and we would look at what we wanted. And we would do these affirmations. I am healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm happy. My kids would say, we are living in a house with a swimming pool and basketball court because that's what Alana and Anton wanted. And we got that house with the swimming pool and basketball court after the pain and trauma that we suffered because we asked and we affirmed it so strongly that everything fell in place in the synchronistic steps that could alter your timeline. When you alter your timeline, you change your life. You step into unlimited possibilities. When you believe you can do it, you can. I am a magnet for miracles. Repeat it after me. I am a magnet for miracles. I am a magnet for synchronicities that uplift my vibration and that manifest into miracles and manifest into abundance and manifest into health, wealth, and happiness and manifest into healing that happens all around me. And wherever I go, I am a magnet for miracles. I radiate so bright that all who are in our path are healed, uplifted, upraised, They are standing in the truth. You are standing in the truth of who you are. This is a light body that has a form to it. I look like me, but this is not me. This is not you. It's just a container, like the box for these cards. I am a box. It's a container. Your container can be healed. Your container, just like this card, now I understand the card. That card said it could be rejuvenated, cycles of rejuvenation and healing. And that is what we are going through. I love you all so. I don't know if words can even tell you how much. So now we're going to send our antennas all the way up. Yes, we are. We're getting into tune and sending our antennas all the way up to the heavens, my dear friends. And then, sometimes those antennas are receiving stations for celestial energies, and sometimes those antennas are sending stations for celestial energies. So we all together, if you can imagine that you are one of those lighthouses that sends out light so that no one hits you, hits the cliff to save humanity. Oh, I like that. Let's pretend we are lighthouses, sending up that antenna, that light that literally is connecting to each and every one of you, and that by sheer virtue of its power sends healing frequency around this planet and asking that each soul have an energetic upgrade, that this planet is filled with healthy, happy people who are living their soul purpose and doing what they came here to do, and that every child has food in their belly and has a roof over their head, and that peace and balance and harmony finally, with our help, be restored. So guys, I'm asking you to find that ascension timeline. That ascension timeline is critical for all of us. Look, these are my little channeling stones. They're all in my hand. And then I get carried away. This one is a little prophecy stone. And this prophecy stone? I wanted a prophecy stone when I was in Arizona at Quartzsite. But, I didn't want to spend the money for the prophecy stone. So I came home. I started looking at prophecy stones. And then I said, I want to have a prophecy stone that's gifted to me. I want a stone that's gifted to me. And believe it or not, my dear friend sent it to me. I swear she must have heard it. So what is it you want, guys? I want you to start thinking about what it is you want. I want you to want what you want and put it out into the universe. There's one more night of that full moon energy. Go out and tell that full moon, I want to be on that ascension timeline. I want to shift my DNA into unlimited possibilities so I can be the best person that I can be, so I can live my truth. I want my body healed, healthy, and happy, so I could do what I came here to do. And in fact, my body is aligned perfectly for success. I stand in the truth. I love Miracle Monday. And let's affirm this. Miracle Monday is my favorite time. I'm a Miracle Monday fan. And why not? I mean, what are you going to do? Be like a Sin Monday? Like that would be lower frequency. Let's be Miracle Monday. Let's vibrate at the highest we can be. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Let's do it this time. There have been so many times in history that humanity has rebelled and rose up, and they've all been suppressed. You can imagine, not an easy thing. But this time, this is the time that we have been called, you, every one of you, Regina and Monday and Agat and Pamela and Tina Marie and Debbie Garcia and every single one, and Allison and Kelly, each and every one of you. And Deborah, you're all here because you heard that call. I'm not the only one who heard that call. And what is my job? My job is to line us up so we can fulfill it. Because when we fulfill it, number one, we get to go higher. And honestly, guys, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want to come back. It's not my intention to come back to planet Earth unless I'm told to, but I want to go where I can fly free and be of service to the galaxy. Okay. I want to be that angel of light that just goes like a fairy sprite everywhere. I trust my sparkle. I trust my sparkle. And in fact, I'll continue to sparkle. I sparkle, I sparkle, I sparkle. So, guys, I love you. I encourage you to come back to Miracle Monday next week. Share it with your friends. Let's grow the tribe. We've had more people tonight than we did last time. Let's keep growing, because my energy, I'm like that tower of miracle power, okay? I'm a good tower when there's 3 of us. I'm a good tower when there's 20 of us. But I'm an amazing tower when there's 50 and 100 and 1,000 and 1,000,000. So let's get this party started. What's the party? Let's get Miracle Monday healing started so we can do what we came here to do. All right. I'm going to leave you with this remembrance. You are a magnet for miracles. We are together a magnet for miracles. We are calling the angel brigade. We are calling each and every one of you to step into your full power, your full authenticity, to do what you came here to do. Find me at joanofangels.com. Book a soul awakening session if you want to know more. Check out those groovy classes. Subscribe, like, and share my YouTube channel. And check out the Telegram channel if you want to really know my thoughts on all of those things. And also some uplifting things go in there. And the more of you that are there, the more uplifting it will be. So I love you so much. I will see you all next week. Have a frosty and miraculous week. Expect miracles.